Hey guys, what's up? Roger here. I did one of these videos a while ago, and it was a little drawn out, little long. So I figured I'd redo one. This time we'll do it, and we'll make it a little more simplified, kind of the quick, dirty version, if you will. This is a coil wrapping calculator that lets you calculate out what your coils will be before you ever build them. Now, on a regulated device, this isn't as critical because they can operate at a pretty wide range. But if you're using something like an unregulated device, obviously the coil dictates the power it makes, so it's very important that you build within a safe range. So we're going to cover how to use steamengine.org, and we'll just start with that right now. Let's just get right to it. All right, so when you go to steam-engine.org, you're going to click on the coil wrapping tab, and that brings up the interface. So the first thing you need to do is you need to choose the material that you're going to be using, and it has a pretty wide range. And for our experiment, we're going to use nichrome 80. So I'm just going to choose nichrome 80. And then I'm going to choose what gauge of wire I want. And I'm going to say 22. So we're going to be using 22 gauge nichrome. And we're going to do a dual coil, but you have a lot of options down through here. But just for our sake of this video, we're going to say dual coil. And then here we choose the ohm load. Let's say I want to build a 0.25. All right. So far we've chose the material, the size of the material, and then how many coils we intend to build, and what our target resistance is. Now this is what I want to build for. So I want to build a 0.25. If I wanted to build a 0.3, I would put in 0.3. So whatever you want to build for, that's what you put in here. So thus far we've got this column taken care of. Now your inner diameter of the coil, this is what you're wrapping your coil around. How big is it? You'll need to know how big it is in millimeters. Typically, for a daily vape, I'm doing 3.5 millimeters. Now, the leg length, for the most part, you're going to just leave this alone. That's a total per coil, so 2 legs, so 2.5 millimeters per leg. It's realistic, so we'll just leave that number alone, right? So we'll see here, our nichrome 80, 22 gauge, dual coil, 0.25 on 3.5, and it says rounded to full wraps 10. So 10 wraps of 22 gauge nichrome dual is a 0.25. That's all it takes to figure this out. That's it. Let's do another one real quick. Since it doesn't take very long, we'll just do another one. So we'll just reset this. That way we go back to our defaults. Let's say we want to build the same 0.25, but this time we want to do it with Kanthal A1. And if you buy Kanthal from a vape shop, for the most part, it's probably going to be A1 Kanthal. If you buy nichrome from a vape shop, more than likely it's going to be N80. Most vape shops sell 316L stainless steel. So these are the 3 wires you're probably going to see the most. Kanthal A1, again, we're going to do this time let's do 24 gauge, right? 24 gauge dual coil, but we're going to make our target resistance the same, the 0.25. And we're going to do it on the same diameter, that same 3.5 millimeters that we did before. So now you can see that if I want to use 24 gauge Kanthal and hit that same 0.25 with a dual coil on the same 3.5 millimeters, I'm going to need 5 wraps dual. Okay, so a little less surface area, but 24 tends to ramp up a little bit faster. So if you're using a lower powered mod, obviously you'll benefit from using 24 over 22. So that's it, guys. Real quick look at how it works. Obviously, there's a lot more to this, but if you're looking to just build coils and you just need to know what a 0.25 is, this is the best way to do it. Come to steam-engine.org, and everything you need to know will be right here. You just plug in your resistance, your material, the size, how many coils you're going to build, and the inner diameter. And then right here, it'll tell you exactly what you need. If you have any questions, any comments, just let me know, and I'll be happy to address those. Have a good one, guys.